Your girl NaayahRenee is back again, and this time I'm gonna give advice that's slash a story time on choosing your major. I changed it 3 times, so I just finally found one that's good for me. That's how I'm doing this project. But I'm gonna get back to y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all what it was like going from major to major to major, and what you should think about when you're doing your major. So I'll be back. Don't worry about me. You know your girl. We'll be back. Cause look at me. I'm always back for another time. Yes. All right, so y'all, let's talk about it. I'm gonna be so honest, so truthful. When I first was starting to look at college, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. And the nicest possible, my parents weren't any help. My guidance counselor didn't like me. Like, no one was of any help, so I really had to fight to figure out what college I was going to and what major I was gonna do. Morgan, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it wasn't I never had a first choice. I never really cared what college I was going to. I knew I was going to college. Let's make that clear. I was getting a higher education. I was gonna get a higher education. However, I didn't know where I was going to get it and what I was going to get it in. So I was just like confused. I didn't know what to do. So I'm just searching. I'm choosing colleges. There's a couple of colleges that I applied to was Hofstra, Adelphi. I didn't apply. I think some SUNY colleges or CUNY. I don't know the names. It's been 3.5 years ago. I will say, I remember the majors I was looking into. The first major I looked into was anthropology. But let me tell you something. I like money. Your girl NaayahRenee, your girl Kanaya, she likes money. So that was it. I looked into the field, and I was seeing how much anthropologists, how much they was making, and it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. So I was just looking around, and by this time I had chose Morgan. I chose Morgan by this point. After looking into anthropology and all, by this point, I had chosen Morgan to be my college, to go to. But I still didn't know what major, so I was just trying to figure out which major I was looking into. So the first major that I looked at and sounded interesting was screenwriting. Screenwriting is not bad. Like, I stuck to it when I got to Morgan and I took the classes, but I will say it didn't align with who I am and what I wanted to do in the future, So it wasn't something that I stuck to. So that's the first lesson. It's college. You don't have to stick to it. You really don't. It's college. College could take a short time, could take a long time. It's higher education. No one can dictate how long your college time takes. No one can ever dictate that. So don't ever let someone else dictate it for you. So that's the first lesson. But I will say I stuck with it my freshman year, but I wasn't doing good. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't doing good, and I was like, why am I not doing good? Why am I not interested? Why do I not want to be here? Let me tell you something. I didn't want to be there because I didn't want to do no damn screenwriting. Screenwriting wasn't for me. It never will be for me. Like, I tried it. It's not a field that I wanted to stick to. So I was just like, it was messing. Like, when you're not interested, you don't care. And when you don't care, it's messing with your money and your time and what you're spending, So I was just like, all right, I gotta find some new place. So I was just like, I gave up on screenwriting. And so I talked to my cousin, and I was like, I don't know what major. I'm like trying to figure out what I think aligns with me and what I think I want to do. He was like, what I liked when I was in college? He was like journalism. Now journalism, I did that in high school. I did journalism. It wasn't, I will say, I don't know why I tried journalism. I didn't even like journalism in high school, so I don't know why I tried it at college. I thought it would be different. I don't know. The thing about look at me, I look a mess, but I'm so sexy. Y'all wasn't even paying attention to how much of a mess I look. Y'all wasn't. I only, But I tried it, and it just, y'all, it was not for me. Journalism is a major where I don't really want to ask those questions. I don't want to talk about those questions. I don't want to make the questions sound interesting. I can write, but I'm not a writer. It's not a field that I wanted to. Oh, hold on. Y'all sitting here like, girl, we always see is hand soap and lotion. Well, it's whatever. But You know, it was a situation where journalism, I can tell you, journalism is very versatile and it can help you in a lot of stages in life. So if you're looking into journalism, you can look into journalism. It's not bad, but it's just not what I wanted. But when you look into journalism at Morgan, your classes can intersect with other classes, you know? So one of the classes I had to take was a communications class. As I was doing my journalism, classes to get the degree, I'm like, oh, this journalism, it intersects with three other, journalism at Morgan intersects with two other majors. There's journalism, multi-platform production, and then there's communication. Those three are intersecting at all times. I meet people in those two hold on, give me 1 second. Those two majors all the time, they intersect. But, you know, so I'm taking the communications class and I'm like, I really like this class, actually. I really like what we're talking about. So you know what I decided to do? I'm like, you know what? Let me talk to my major. How do I talk to a major? Let me talk to my professor. Go talk to my professor. She's like, girl, I'm not even into communications. I'm a journalism major. Why am my professor a journalism major? She's like, it's fun. So if you really look into it, you might be able to see what you like. So I'm talking to her and she's doing it. We're chopping it up, doing da 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 da. And I'm like, you know what? Let me see. I see and I never go back. I see, never turn my head around. I'm not Lot's wife from the Bible. A little Bible humor, you know, but I'm not I'm not that. So I let me tell you something. Communications, it's annoying. But when I tell you, you really do learn and you really love it. It's such a versatile degree that people be like, oh, you don't know if you're gonna have a job, but let me tell you something. You don't speak negativity out into your life. I'm gonna have a job. So that's how I ended up at communications. I started from screenwriting to journalism and all the way to communications. It's a journey. And, you know, it was a long journey, but when you retell it, it wasn't as long. It wasn't as climactic as how it was in real life, you know? But what I will say in this, the lesson is, at college, baby, you might not click, you might will. You never know, you know? You try it out for a semester or two, and you're like, it's not for me, you know? Don't stick to it if it's messing you up, unless you senior year, you stuck, girl. Senior year, you just gotta get a new degree. You gotta get your second degree at that point, it's senior year. But before that, I'm being so honest, college is not a place where you stick to a specific timeline. It's very expensive, I will say that. It's a very expensive thing. But if education is something that you care about and you're not paying back your student loans, no judgment, because who would? Get your second degree, do it, you know? Switch it up, take your time. Who's gonna stop you? Because I'm not. I can't stop you. Your professors can't. Your friends can't. It's you, baby. It's you. So get those, if you feel it in your heart that your major is really not clicking for you, and you're just it's not working, you might need to look into a switch. You know, look at other majors. Look at other, stuff, you know, because it's your life. You don't have to stick to one thing. You know, you could switch it up, you could move on, you could do something else. It's your life, your major, your degree, you know? So, and you know, you can switch it up a couple of times. You really can. You could go from, my friend also just switched from nursing to public health education. Public education. Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm mixing up public health and health education. She switched from nursing to health education. You know? So it's not something, do it. If you really feel in your heart that it's not clicking, it's not working, it's not doing what it needs to do, switch. That's the lesson here, y'all. It's college. You will get that degree no matter what. You're gonna, life's gonna go on. But would you rather life going on with a degree you don't want or with a degree you do? Because the time will pass. That's all the advice I got for you. That's all the story time I got. So listen to me. It's NaayahRenee. Do what you gotta do. I had a timer on and I don't remember what that timer was for. But I will, this is the, you know, do what you gotta do. Do what you want. Do what you feel. It's your life, baby. Nobody can dictate it but you. But you. So if you want to switch that major, switch that major. If you want to switch that college, switch that college. If you want to switch anything, it's your life, baby. People are gonna fight it. People are gonna advise against it. People are gonna advise for it. do what you want, you know? Go off the radar. Just switch it up. What's gonna stop you, baby? It's not me, not them, not the person behind you, not the person in front of you. Only you. Alright, but it's your girl, NaayahRenee. That's all the advice I got. It's all I got, for real. So, I hope you understood, and I hope it was good for you. Get back to me. Have a good day. Love you. NaayahRenee out.
High volume.
Am I really that?